Hey guys, I am going through these notes for the verb gustar. I know that we have reviewed the present tense and how to conjugate an AR verb, but gustar is going to do something a little bit different. And you've probably learned about how to say that you like something, me gusta, but I might be about to show you why it does something different than what you would expect. Okay, so we're going to start off. Gustar means to like. You are filling in your note sheet that I gave you or that you printed off of Google Classroom that go with this presentation. So let's go. So I actually lied on the first slide. Gustar doesn't really mean to like. It actually means to find pleasant. So you might be thinking, okay, that's the same thing. But that's going to be important later on. So kind of tuck that in your pocket and I'll explain why that's important, okay? In English, we say, I like the book. But in Spanish, we actually say, the book is pleasant to me, okay? So very small difference, but it's going to make a big difference in the end, all right? So just, like I said, hang it in your closet there for later. So in English, I like the book. In Spanish, you say, me gusta el libro. Okay, so notice that it doesn't, like a regular yo form AR verb, you're not saying yo gusto el libro, you're saying me gusta. Okay, so it does sound strange, but you're going to get used to it. So let's try it. So I like the house is me gusta la casa. I don't like the car. So if you want to make the sentence negative and say you don't like something, you're just going to put a no in front. So no me gusta el carro. You like the table is te gusta la mesa. He likes the armchair. Le gusta el sillón. I'm kind of just giving you examples, and I'm going to show you how to do all this in a little bit. We like the park. Nos gusta el parque. And notice it's not gustamos, right? Like we just went over AR verbs, like I said. I'm going to explain why in a little bit and tie it all up in a nice little bow. They like to talk. Les gusta hablar. So here are the pronouns that you will need to memorize. For the yo form, to say I like, you're going to say me, like me gusta. For you like, the to form is te. For he or she likes or you formal likes is le gusta. We like, nos gusta, and they or y'all like is les gusta. So me, te, le, nos, les. Okay, and anytime you can just pause the video. If I go too fast, I'm just going to go ahead and move on. So let's practice that. Just practicing with the pronouns here. I like the class. You're going to say, me gusta la clase. Okay. You like the movie. So movie is película. Okay, so you would say, ¿te gusta la película? We like the song. So song is la canción. So how would you say we like? All right, if you were thinking it right, good job. It's nos gusta. And he likes the burrito. So the he pronoun is le. So it's le gusta el burrito. All right. So that was how to say that you like something. Now you know how you say that, but what if you want to say that you like more than one thing? So I'm going to teach you the plural now. Like instead of saying I like the book, me gusta el libro, you may want to say I like books, plural. So here's how. Me gusta el libro. First you have to make a libro plural, which is los libros, right? So don't forget to change the article from el, the, to the plural, the, los, and then add an S to libro. Okay, so we have me gusta el libro again up at the top. Next, you have to make gusta plural. So how do you do that? And here's where people usually shout out, add an S, but that's not what you do. You're going to add an N to make it plural. So gusta becomes gustan. If you're like, hold up, I'm going to explain why. So the answer for I like books, plural, or I like the books, is me gustan los libros. So if you want to say you like something plural, you're going to say gustan instead of gusta. And you just, as always, make the little pronoun in the front match whoever's doing the liking. So why make the verb plural? Remember, now I'm going to bring it back to what I told you to stick in your pocket. Remember, in Spanish, you're saying, the books are pleasant to me. So books are really the subject, not the person who likes the books. Okay, so go back a second. So remember, AR verbs conjugate o, as, a, amos, an, right? So if you want to say the books are pleasant to me, the books are like the ellos. You use the ellos ending, which is an, because the books is third person plural, I guess, right? As if you were saying boys or whatever, okay? The books. So that's why you use the ellos ending an on there and not the yo form ending, okay? Because you're saying the books is the subject of the sentence. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's practice with plurals. It's the same sentences as the singular ones if you want to cheat and look over in your note sheet to see how it is singular, and then just make it plural from there. So I like the classes. You're going to say, me gustan las clases. You like the movies. Te gustan las películas. So all you're doing is adding an N to gusta. We like the songs. Nos gustan las canciones. He likes the burritos. Or he likes burritos. Le gustan los burritos. Good. All right, one last thing. So if you would like to add emphasis or clarify exactly who likes something. So what does that mean, add emphasis? If you want to add emphasis in English, for example, if I say, if we're talking about, let me give an example. If we're talking about Spanish music and someone says, well, I don't like Spanish music, and I don't want to just say I like Spanish music, but I want to really emphasize that and say, well, I like Spanish music. In English, there is no real way to change your words to show emphasis. You just show emphasis in your tone of voice and your body language. But in Spanish, you can actually add words to your sentence to add emphasis. It's kind of like in the Bible when they say like, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. So in that original language, I don't know if that was Hebrew, I'm pretty sure that was Hebrew, to add emphasis, he isn't just holy. He's not just holy, holy. He's holy, holy, holy. You're adding emphasis by repeating. And so this is the same in Spanish, except you're going to be adding emphasis a different way, okay? So you're adding words to show really, really, really this, okay? Clarify is just like if you're not sure who the subject is, how do you make it clear who is doing the liking, okay? So if you want to show emphasis or clarify who likes something, here's how you do it. You're going to put a and then the subject in the front. So a Carlos le gustan los carros. So you could just say le gustan los carros and leave it at that, but then we don't know who is le referring to. Is it he? Is it she? Is it usted? Like, who's the subject? So if you want to say somebody's name in front to specify who likes the cars, you put a and the person's name. Okay, a mí me gusta la música. So this is one that's like repetition to show emphasis. I can just say me gusta la música, but by saying a mí in the front, I'm repeating myself. I'm saying it twice, basically. I like music, okay? So by double saying it, you're really setting it apart, I guess, in a way. Okay, same thing for the to form. If you want to emphasize by repeating, you say a ti te gusta hablar. Okay, you like to talk. Okay, and here's a translation. So Carlos likes cars. I like music, and double saying it for the emphasis. And you like to talk, emphasis on you. Okay, here's another one. So you can also show emphasis or clarify by just putting a subject pronoun in there. So instead of saying like Carlos, for example, like we used on the last slide, you could say a ellos or a ella or a whoever. Like you can just put the pronoun there. So a ellos les gusta la piscina. A los chicos les gusta el bosque. So again, you could just say les gusta el bosque. They like the woods, but we have no idea who you're talking about. So to specify or clarify who the subject is, you say a los chicos. You have to have the a. It doesn't really translate in English. So in English, you just say the boys like the woods, but in Spanish, you have to say a los chicos. You have to put the a in front. A Sirena, that's a girl's name, le gusta la tienda. She likes the store. Okay, they like the pool. The boys like the forest. And Sirena likes the store. Okay, so proper names always get the A in front there in Spanish. All right, let's practice that emphasis. So if I want to say Pablo likes the classes, by the way, for practice purposes in this GUSTAR unit, when I want you to show emphasis, I'm going to underline the word, all right, so it's really clear what I want you to do. So to show emphasis, you're going to put the a in front of his name and then finish off the sentence. So a Pablo le gustan, because classes is plural, las clases. Okay, you like the movies. So if I didn't put the underline there, you could just say te gustan las películas. But since I want you to emphasize, I want you to double up on that. So you're going to say a ti te gustan las películas. So notice it's not a tú, it's a ti. It's a mí and a ti are the only two that you don't say a yo or a tú. You say a mí y a ti. Everything else you say a él, a ella, a usted, etc. Just the normal subject pronouns. You're going to need to memorize that. Okay, we like the song, showing emphasis. So you're going to double say it. It's a lot of writing, but you're really wanting to say we like the songs. That's a nosotros nos gustan las canciones. Okay, so again, you could just say nos gustan las canciones, but we're doubling up to show emphasis. The boy likes the burritos. Okay, so boy is el chico. Now here's something that's going to be kind of important on this part. Anytime that you have a and el together in a sentence, you have to make a contraction al. Okay, so you can't say a el chico. You have to contract it and say al chico. So al chico le gustan los burritos. If I didn't underline it, you would still need to say al chico because you need to translate boy, the boy on there. If it said he likes the burritos, then you could just say le gustan los burritos and leave the front part off if you wanted to. All right, and that is it for the notes. So we are going to practice in this unit a bunch with GUSTAR. If you didn't quite get it, we're going to practice it, and you can ask me questions in class or email me questions if you have other questions, and I'm going to help you as we go through and practice.